Hi there, this is Tanya from Little Art Cottage. I have another video for you today, and it's called Life is Wonderful tag. First I cut a tag from watercolor paper, and I prepared it with my anti-static powder tool. After the preparation, I placed the Artplorations Big Bloom Factory large stencil on top and use my Versamarker to draw in some of the flowers. I heat embossed those flowers with Wow Bright White Superfine Embossing Powder, and I get rid of stray powder with a tiny brush before using my heat tool. I stamp 2 additional flowers from the Stamplorations Big Bloom Factory stamp set with Versamark and heat emboss them with the same Wow Bright White Superfine Embossing Powder. This is my favorite embossing powder because it gives very crisp results, and I love the detail you get with it. After the heat embossing, I spray my tag with Tattered Angels Shimmer Mist in SWAK and with the color Bloom Spray Mists Iris and Summer Sky. I did the spraying off camera because I use a little box for that and this doesn't fit underneath my camera setting. I dab away extra spray and heat set the color. Then I buff away spray residue from the embossed areas and heat the tag again. I like to heat it up from behind as well because this leaves me with a perfectly flat tag again. Now I spray some Summer Sky Mist onto the tag and let the droplets drip down. I heat set that again and ink up the edges of the tag with Distress ink in the color of Hickory Smoke, and I use a little piece of acetate again to protect my ink from smudging. I used one of the Tim Holtz Mixed Media Elements dies to cut out a pattern at the top right corner of my tag. After that I cut the tag again from pattern paper from the Maya Design Vintage Spring Basics 6x6 paper pad and ink up its edges with the same grey Distress ink. Then I glue the solid tag to the back of the main tag. My fine tip applicator did an excellent job with gluing this intricate design. I cut the Cottage Cuts Cherry Blossom branch from vellum and one of the Tattered Lace tuck-in flowers and the flower from the Concord and Ninth Floral and Flutter die set from watercolor paper. I sprayed this watercolor paper with the same colors as the tag. I used the Sizzix Precision base plate on my big shot for all those intricate dies. I adhere a strip of wood veneer to the tag. I use Distress ink Dusty Concord to enhance the purples and Distress ink Stormy Sky to enhance the blues on the die-cut flowers. I ink up the edges of 3 little paper roses with Dusty Concord as well. To add some splatters to my tag, I water down Distress paint in the color of Picket Fence. With the help of my hot glue pen, I adhere the elements to my tag. I folded the petals up a bit for extra dimension. I dye a piece of seam binding with Distress Ink, Dusty Concord and Stormy Sky to match my project. For my sentiment, I used a sticker from the Tim Holtz Ideology Small Talk sticker set, and I ink up the edges with Dusty Concord Distress Ink as well. I hope you got inspired. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, bye.